Hey, what's going on, everyone? I hope I find everyone very, very well. Hope that everyone had a great Christmas if you celebrated, and also an even better New Year's. So let's get the usual out of the way. Remember, guys, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And since these are general readings, they can either, the energies can either be coming directly from you or be happening to you from an outside source or from a person, for instance. And the energies can switch over upon any given instance. So remember to always just take what resonates and leave what doesn't and what fits for your unique situation. And please do not force anything. If you'd like to book a private reading, check the description box with a link there to my website. Or you can just visit intuitiveperceptions.com under the services tab. And yeah, book yourself a reading if you are so inclined to. Let's go ahead and bless the decks and we'll get started. Beloved God, I open all channels of light, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the holy law of one, holy pure ones, please anchor this space in your divine consecration to provide Cancer with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks, Father. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they are meant and or intended to be. All right, Cancer. So in terms of traditional tarot, we have the Fool here, the Two of Cups, the King of Cups reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, 10 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. I haven't seen these two cards here at the end. These are your advice cards. But let's go ahead and hop into your reading here. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or you could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But besides that, Cancer, this month for January 2018, you are on a mission. You are not playing anymore. It's very evident here. Now, normally, when I see the King of Cups reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed, my initial inclination is to say, kind of ask any sign that I'm reading for, any person, what are we doing here? What's going on? Why is there so much negativity within the environment? But I feel, Cancer, that these two cards, these two court cards are here for a specific reason. It's to show where you're at right now in terms of mentally and emotionally. You are no longer going to accept, I should say, being last on someone else's list here. You have to embody these types of energies regarding the Queen of Swords reversed and the King of Cups reversed, because it's the only way, Cancer, that you're going to make some changes in your life. And I can also see here with the Fool card here that it's about that time that you take that leap of faith. And I remember a couple months back telling the sign of Cancer, that you guys were implementing some fire into your guys' energy, into your sign, into your disposition, into your essence. And I feel as though that now you are ready to take this leap now. It took a while, and I remember saying something to that effect. That's going to take a little bit to get this going. But I feel, Cancer, that you trying to not go down that route of kind of getting pushed out of shape to implement this fire into your guys' disposition. But I feel as though that now you've reached a point where you see that there's kind of, I'm picking up to the point of no return. And you guys are now seeing that how important it is to put you first sometimes, as long as it's for a personal or spiritual growth. There's nothing selfish about that. But I feel, Cancer, that it's taken some time for this to happen, and I feel like you kind of like going back to the idea of kind of not wanting to do this, and now you're left with your emotions out of whack and with your communication out of whack as well, because our communication comes normally from our emotion. There's a contingency, and I feel that this needed to happen, or this needs to happen, in terms of leading you to the point of no return, to changing those aspects about yourself, to spark up that change, and to make this happen for you. Because look what's waiting for you. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful energy at the bottom here. But it has and it will be a fight to obtain it. And it's going to continue to be somewhat of a fight. It's going to continue to be something that's going to push you out of your comfort zone and out of your element a little bit. But with the Fool card here, I'm glad to see the Fool card here. It was the first card that popped out for you guys. And I'm really glad to see it. And with, if we want to take it over here on this side, you have the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. No, so not only are you going to offer your cup of love or new opportunities in terms of your emotion, not only going to offer that to other people, or you're starting that over in terms of what you need and what you require, but you also have the Two here. So it's not only the union of one person, or I should say the union of two souls, it starts with you. And I believe that that's why it's at the bottom here for you, because this is the beginning stages. Coming up here, we can also look at the Two of Cups as being the union of your spiritual and emotional, or your spiritual and human self, or entities. The union of it together. So I think that it's here because it's very appropriate, it's very apropos for what's going on for you this January. This is a little strange because normally I would say that the two court cards reverse. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? But I'm also picking up, too, Cancer, that maybe people put you in this position to also come to this point, to also be upon this precipice. And I'm feeling like it's kind of a situation where working with the negatives can make for better pictures. That's kind of what I'm going at, or what I'm getting at here. And I'm also feeling that it needed to happen, but good is going to come from it. It's one of those situations where this is like the margin of error, in a sense. This is the exception to the rule. But make sure that we don't stay stuck in this type of energy, Cancer. It's serving a purpose because it's, like I said, it's jump-starting or kick-starting this evolution of your soul. But it's not staying it, because when we arrive to the Ten of Pentacles and to the Ace of Cups, remember, Cancer, that the Ace of Cups is the beginning of something. It's the beginning of an emotional offer, or it's the beginning of an emotional venture. So your emotions are going to be needing, it's going to be a continuous work upon your emotions because you're starting from the beginning. But I believe that you're starting from the beginning and pairing it with the Two of Cups here. Not only are you starting from the beginning, but you're implementing it properly. But it's going to take some time. The stability is here. But let's not stay in this rut here in terms of the court cards being reversed. Because when we succeeded in or at what we desire, We don't need to continue to, I want to use the word bloviate about it, but we don't need to continue to use the same methods of the methods or the aspects as to which that was needed at that specific time to bring you to the Ten of Pentacles. It was a fight, but you've already conquered things. You've already conquered the aspect that needed to be conquered. We don't need to continually wear our suit of armor all the time. If things have transpired the way that they should have, and it looks like it has, it's okay. Take off your armor. You'll be all right, because now you have a shift of consciousness in terms of what you need, what you require, and what you expect out of other people, and also yourself. So there's no need to wear that protective gear all the time now, because I think you're going to need it less and less, because it's a shift of consciousness. It's a shift of understanding of yourself, which entails you exhibiting a different type of energy and a different type of disposition. Very good, Cancer. This is crazy. I'm glad I'm seeing this. This is a good moment here. Let's see. Okay, we have, excuse me, we have Strength reversed. You could be dealing with the Leo. But you have the Knight of Cups upright. Okay. I feel, Cancer, that there was a lot of moments when you felt like you weren't strong, and I feel as though that's what led you up to this point in terms of the Queen of Swords reversed and the King of Cups reversed. It was because you didn't feel strong when you brought that warrior out of you, when you brought those two aspects in and you said, you know what, we're going to put this double suit on and we're going to do this the right way. And it's also very apropos that the Knight of Cups is here. Back to what I was saying about the emotion being brand new now in terms of the authenticity of it. So it's going to be a quest, Cancer. But remember where you were before you've reached this success. And let that be a reminder to not continue moving forward. Or, I'm sorry, let that be a reminder to continue to move forward in this manner. Minus the two court cards reversed, but you understand what I'm saying. Let you being in this element of the Strength card reversed as being, like I said, a reminder as to don't go back to how things used to be. And I feel as though that maybe you may not be here yet completely, but I do see it coming with the Full card here. I feel like it's either here or it's about to come. There's just some little tweaking that kind of has to be done here in terms of making it happen. But I really do feel like a lot of you are here though. And a lot of you are now seeing your self-worth. A lot of you are now being okay with saying I can't. Or being okay with saying no. There's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to take on everyone else's issues, Cancer. You don't always have to help fix the situation or fix another individual. But this was an inevitable conquest or an inevitable situation. And I believe that that's why it took you coming or being brought out of your element. Not feeling strong, not feeling like you can communicate properly, feeling like maybe taken advantage of in terms of your words being maybe used against you or twisted and then used against you. And lastly, your emotions being out of whack because of everything altogether. But just remember that your values and your expectations are going to be different now. So there is going to be some major adjustment in terms of maintaining this new avenue or this new aspect as to which you found and you embodied and you obtained. So you're gonna have to have a lot of patience. Cancer, don't rush things. Don't expect too much from yourself. You're gonna mess up along the way. It's okay. That's how we learn. But Like I said, just be careful with the court cards reversed here. Don't continue this, or else you're going to possibly stand in your own way and maybe ruin this Ten of Pentacles moment that you work so damn hard to get. It's all about divine timing a lot of the times. And we may not understand a lot of the things that happen and how they transpire and why we're put in certain positions. But it always makes sense at the end. And that's just how it works. And I wish we can be told how it will end. But there is something quite useful or quite interesting about innocence. Because when we know the end result, we can sometimes maybe manipulate it. And it may not turn out the way that it's supposed to, or you may not learn certain lessons that you were supposed to learn. If we know what the future holds. That's why we shouldn't know what the future holds, and it's not our job to understand that. Yeah, we shape the future in terms of our actions and our behavior. But it's better if it's unknown, because then we work that much harder towards making sure that it's successful. And we take the necessary steps and precautions to make sure that it's successful. But you're on the right track. It's okay. You got away with the court cards reversed here. I gave you some slack, but I really feel like this is what's going on here. This is what I'm picking up. This is my intuition. This is what I'm being told. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and pull a Jesus card. Let's see what he has for you. All right, this one flew over here in the corner. This one's flying too. Forgive and you shall be forgiven. Luke 6:37. And whosoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. John 16:23. All right. Yeah, I think this sums it all up for you, Cancer. It's all about love, Cancer, and forgiveness. But when we forgive ourselves, Cancer, in terms of allowing certain situations from transpiring and going through the same cycles over and over and over and over, and we finally learn that lesson that needs to be learned, that's when we forgive ourselves, and that's when we forgive the perpetrator in a sense. Because like I always tell you guys, forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for yourself. To no longer hold on to that. To no longer allow it to affect your life in a negative manner. And when we ask for things, Cancer, and when we work towards it, God is going to give it to you, your higher source, your higher power. God is going to give it to you. But you have to really want it, and you have to really work at it, and you also have to slow down sometimes and see what's important and what the bigger picture is. And it really has to do with forgiveness all around, because that's the ultimate form of love, in a sense, is forgiveness. Because when you forgive yourself, you're more of an organic and authentic person. And you'll approach situations, you'll handle situations with more compassion and more understanding. And you'll lighten your load at the same time, as well as for other people. All right, Cancer. All right, it was really good reading. I like it, Cancer. But just don't beat yourself up, okay? In terms of the learning that's going to come now. Now, it's like I told you, it's a shift of consciousness. It's time to relearn what love is, Cancer. It's time to open up that door of mystery. Remember to always keep room in your heart for the unimaginable, Cancer. All right. Okay, that concludes your reading. Check out Luke 6 and John 16. There's going to be something in there for you. I know there is. All right, Cancer, we'll see you next month. Happy New Year.